point to know the nature of coparcenary. So the coparcenary consists of only male members, not female members, not female members. Whereas joint Hindu family consists of both male and female. This coparcenary consists of only male members, irrespective of their age. The age may be one day boy, 100 years, centurion. Grandfather is a centurion, 100 years. And someone is just newborn today. This newborn is a coparcenary. Centurion is a coparcenary. But in middle, mothers are there, sisters are there, daughters are there, and wives are there. They are excluded from the purview of coparcenary. They are not treated as coparcenary. Is there any differentiation? Is it constitutionally valid? Is it good? Is it good?
Sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
ఓకే అంటే ఆడవాళ్ళంతా మీ మీద తిరగబడతారు ఇప్పుడు.
Before 2005 it is valid, but not now.
Not now. Why? The reason is in 2004 December 20th. Do you have Bail Act? See, this is the Bail Act. In this Bail Act, Hindu Succession Act is there. Here I am showing. If you have Hindu Succession Act, Bail Act, please check. Here, Hindu Succession Act 1956, Section 6, subsection 1. Here I am showing a date, 20th December 2004. On this date, the central government, our central government, parliament has given equal right to females also. From your next class onwards, you shall bring this Hindu code. If it is not possible to buy a book to distant place students, please download this Hindu Succession Act from the net and hold it in your hands while I am teaching lesson, because you being an advocate, you are supposed to verify whether I am teaching rightly or not. For your confirmation, immediately you have to check whether this date is right or wrong, whether this section is this like this or not, whether it is a joint Hindu family or co-personal property or self-active property, or woman is having right or not. Immediately you shall check it. Okay, you buy this Hindu code. This is very much available in Andhra, Lahos, people living in Visakhapatnam. If you don't have any possibility of getting this Bail Act, download from the net Hindu Succession Act 1956. Please note down Hindu Succession Act 1956 and verify it. Okay, so from this date onwards, all the women means 10 years girl is a woman, 1 day girl is a woman, centurion is a woman. They are also given equal right. So after getting this equal right, in this coparcenary, you can add your name. Your grandmother is a coparcenary. You add your name. Daughter is a coparcenary. You add mother. You are a coparcenary. And your granddaughters are coparcenaries.
Sir,
What? Tell me. Do you have any doubt?
a small doubt,
Do you
sir.
have any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Pardon?
Sir, it's
Tell
like
me.
for women they get it by birth. Okay.
Hello?
అంటే ఇప్పుడు 2005 అమెండ్మెంట్ ప్రకారం ఉమెన్
Uh,
when they birth
uh,
they'll get the
uh.
co-personality right.
Yes, yes.
What about wife?
Wife, huh?
Yes, sir.
Are you married or unmarried?
Married.
You are married. You send your wife to your in-laws' house
No.
and demand property.
Okay, because I've seen a case law like which Supreme Court has given a judgment
Uh,
stating women as they are not having co-personality right, they can't become head of family.
no, that is wrong. When the judgment is delivered,
Sir,
when this judgment is delivered,
before 2005 itself.
before I am telling before 2005, the woman is not treated as a copersonary. That's why they don't have any copersonal rights.
Okay, yes, sir.
But
But
after
even though
2005,
they're getting by
after
birth means my daughter is having right in my property. I agree.
okay. Okay.
Then what about it's like my wife or someone?
Your wife?
Will she become a co-personary when it
No,
seen in terms of
no.
my property or my father's
After
property?
getting marriage, your wife is not a copersonary with your in-laws.
Okay.
With your in-laws, she is a copersonary in your family.
Okay, that's what I'm asking, sir. Will she become a co-personary in my
in your family? She is copersonary.
Okay.
Okay. So, my dear students, this person, I don't know his name.
Sridhar, sir.
Pardon?
Sridhar.
Sridhar put me a question. Can a wife be a copersonary? Or where this wife will be a copersonary? Because a wife will have two houses. One is her parents' house. Second is her husband's house. Where do this wife be treated as copersonary? So she shall be, the answer is she shall be treated as a copersonary with the husband's family. Because after marriage, she left her parents' house. So she lost that position as a member of the joint Hindu family. She newly added in this joint Hindu family. She is a copartner. She is a copartner. She is also having rights with the husband's property, not others' property. Husband's share only. With relation to husband's share, the wife has rights. That is the answer. Okay, and this is the copartnerary. So in this copartnerary, the sources of joint Hindu family. First point is property inherited from paternal ancestors. Property inherited from paternal ancestors. Paternal ancestors means, note down, father's father, father's mother, paternal uncle, paternal uncle's sons, paternal uncle's sons. That means brothers. Property inherited from paternal ancestors. So, if any case comes to us relating to a partition, first of all, we must be clear whether the property derived from paternal side or maternal side. If it is a paternal side, that is giant Hindu family property. If it is a maternal side, that is self-acquired property. So in case of self-acquired property, the party who holds will have rights and others will have limited rights. Next is, second point is blended property. Blended. Blend means mixing, clubbing. Mixing or clubbing are thrown into common pool. Thrown into common pool. Common pool means one account. Throwing all the property into one account. Blended property. See here, in this diagram, this grandfather is the Karta
చెప్పండి సార్.
or manager.
ఓకే సార్.
Manager of the giant Hindu family. To this manager, over all the members of the giant Hindu family, there is a power. Power to demand your income. Power to deposit your money. Power to deposit your earnings. Power to ask accounts. So by exercising this power, this Karta or giant Hindu family manager has a right to demand to throw all this income, your separate income, your salary, your proceeds, your property to a common pool. Common pool means common account, bank account, okay illu, okay place of store, మొత్తం తీసుకొచ్చి అక్కడ పడేయాలి. బ్లెండెడ్ ప్రాపర్టీ. బ్లెండ్ అనే మాట ఎప్పుడైనా విన్నారా? బ్లెండింగ్. ఏ మిక్సింగ్?
మిక్సీ కొన్నప్పుడు చెప్తాడు సార్ వాడు బ్లెండ్ చేసుకొచ్చాడు.
మీకు ఇంకా తక్కువ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంది. కొంచెం వైన్స్ బాబు అంటే కొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. బ్లెండెడ్ అని ఓకే. Blended property. That means a Karta or manager of a giant Hindu family has a power to demand all the members of the giant Hindu family to deposit, to bring to a common account, common pool, common storeroom. Yes, one person. That is giant Hindu family. దాంట్లో పడేస్తే చాలు ఇక అదేమైపోతుంది. ఇక ముందేమో that is my salary in the office. I tell that is my salary. After going home, my father asked me, where is your salary? Yes, I have handed over my salary to my father, and my father has taken me and put it in that box. So the cash or jewelry or anything, any profit that is given or handed over to manager is a giant Hindu family property. Next, third point. Property acquired by utilizing co-personary property. Please underline utilizing co-personary property. property acquired by utilizing proportionary property. This point you can understand with the help of the sources of self-acquired property. The fifth point, purchase by proceeds of joint family property. Proceeds of joint family property. Property acquired by utilizing. Utilizing means by using. By using. Which property is used? Coparcenary property. This coparcenary property belongs to all joint Hindu family members. That means a person has started his business, a shop or building or land belong to joint family, and that person alone has developed that business. That person has alone developed that business, but the place where he developed the building or shop or land, that belongs to joint Hindu family members. Joint Hindu family members. Or a giant Hindu family has some patents, trademarks, goodwill. Giant Hindu family has some patents, trademarks, goodwill. Eenadu is a trademark, belongs to Hindu giant family, belongs to who is that? Ramoji Rao. If his grandson, by using Eenadu trademark, develops a karamanu, chili powder or chutneys, he earned profit. Behind that earning profit, the Eenadu trademark is used. Eenadu trademark is used. Who is that? Ramoji Rao. Ramoji Rao grandson claim that the profit or property or assets is self-acquired property? No. Why? Because behind that earning, profits, assets or anything else, giant Hindu family properties support is there. What is that support? Patents are used, trademarks are used, goodwill is used, or landed property, buildings, or staff or members have given active support. That's why it shall be treated as property acquired by utilizing coparcenary property. This is giant family property. Next, another point is acquisition with the aid of joint family funds. Aid means help or support. Help or support. Acquisition of a property by a joint family member with the help or support or aid of a joint family funds. Joint family funds means here is a capital or investment. Capital or investment. The joint family or manager has financed, not for interest. Not for interest. So joint family has invested some amount to this joint family member and he started a business. Thereby he purchased a land. Thereby he purchased a building or constructed a house. Acquisition of that building, land or any property with the help of joint family fund. That means in the absence of joint family funds, that means in the absence of capital or investment or money of joint family, the person cannot have that some property. So that's why this property shall be treated as joint family property. And next, another point is on partition. On partition. Here also, see here I am showing on diagram. This giant Hindu family consists of son 1, son 2, son 3. Son 3. These three now separated like this. Separated. The property which is given by this grandfather to S2, that is first of all a self-acquired property, then to this person S2, S3, S2, S1, S2 and unmarried daughter, the property which comes to this S2 by partition, that is joint family property. Joint family property. Here, this S2, please remember carefully, he cannot say it is my self-acquired property because first of all, in getting one house, here is another house. Here he got land instead of house. Behind this land, behind this house, every other member of the giant Hindu family's efforts, their sweat, their force, their intellectual power was there. Every other members, their force, their influence, their intellectual power, knowledge, every other thing is present in this house, in this land. That's why it is called giant Hindu family. Even though on partition, this S2 got a house, that implies that in this S2, all these three, in this land, all these persons are having right in that giant Hindu family property. On partition, see, I am putting a question. Here S2 got a house on partition. Can S2 on the same day sell this house without intimating S1, S2 and a daughter? Can he do it? Can he sell it?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
No. The answer is no. Why? Because in this house, S1's efforts are there. S2's efforts are there. These efforts are there. S effort are there. In this house, S effort is there. In this house, this D1's effort is there. That's why on partition, if any property that comes to the hands of any giant Hindu family member, it shall be treated as joint family property or co-personal property. Joint family property or co-personal property. And another point you must know is, please note down. In case of joint family property, or co-personal property, every member is given birthright. Every member is given birthright. And the next point, another point. In case of self-accord property, the property rights are given to a particular person only. Particular person only, and no second person, and no second person has rights. The particular person can enjoy or alienate the property. Enjoy or alienate, alienate, alienate the property without restrictions. This is the distinguishing point between joint family property or co-personal property and self-acquired property. Okay. Do your second class comments? Did you receive? Hello?
No, sir.
No, sir, there's no update.
Still you did not receive message? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Huh? You receive message?
No, sir.
Okay. As per timetable, we have class here now. Which class is there as per timetable?
Special contract, sir.
Till now, there we didn't get any link.
You did not receive message?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If it is so, I can start another lesson. May I tell?
Yes, sir.
Okay. One concept I would like to explain. Is it clear now? Per capita principle, per strip principle. Per strip. Is it visible to you? Now I am writing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Here, in devolution of property, there are two principles. In devolution of property, devolution means distribution of property. Distribution of property among the legal heirs. Legal heirs. There are two principles. There are two principles. Per strip principle, per capita principle. Strip means branch. Strip means branch. Branch. Capita means head. Head or person. Strip means branch. or head. You see here, in the Hindu undivided family or Hindu joint family, see the figure. In this figure, how many sons are there? Son 1, son 2, and son 3. So, on the date of partition, how many sons are living? 3 sons are living. And 2, S1, for example, S1, there are 2 daughters and 2 sons. I have added 2 sons to S1. That means total 4 children to S1 and 3 children to S2 and S3 2 children and S4 is also there. To S4 there is only one son or one daughter. Please round off S4. Rounded off means this S4 living or deceased? Predeceased. In the year 2000, he passed away. And this grandfather is living, and this grandson and daughter is also living, and that means 4 sons, S1, S2, S3 and S4. This S4 passed away in the year 2000. If partition is taking place today, or we are dividing the property among the members. How to divide? 3 shares or 4 shares or 5 shares? 3 shares, 4 shares, 1, 2, 3, only 4 shares. You don't do share to this S4. ఎవరమ్మా మాట్లాడుతుంది? ధనలక్ష్మినా? ఫోర్ అన్నది కూడా ఈ S4 నీ అపోనెంటా? నీ అపోనెంట్ అయితే రాదంటావు నువ్వు. అపోనెంట్ అంటే ఎవరు? నీ ప్రతివాది, నీకు డిఫెండెంట్. మరి ఆయనకి తాతగారికి ఇవ్వవా? ఆయన కూడా యాజ్ పర్ హిందూ కోడ్, Hindu Succession Act, 1 share to grandfather, 2nd share to S2, 3rd share to S2, S1, S2, S3 ki 1 share and S4 is predeceased. Here, is there any advocate opposing to give a share to predeceased? ఎవరన్నా ఉన్నారా? ఎవరు లేరా? ఆల్ ఆర్ జెన్యూన్ అండ్ గుడ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. యు ఆర్ very much upright persons to give a share to the predeceased also. Maintain these morals and ethics and legal principles. Don't ignore predeceased. How many shares we have to first of all make? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5.
5 shares.
5. See here, this S1 is one branch. S1 is one branch. S2 is another branch. S3 is another branch. S4, even though there is only one son or one daughter to S4, this is also called as one branch or one strip. One branch or one strip. That means, first of all, we have to divide the property per strip principle. Per strip
Principal.
per strip means give irrespective of the children in that branch. Irrespective of the children. In S1 branch, it is a big family, naluguru unnaru. In S4 branch, there is only one. It's a very limited and negligible, only one. But even then, the S4 is representing, not S4 is representing, this son and the daughter are representing the predeceased father. Son or daughter, son or daughter are representing the predeceased son. That's why this is treated as one branch or one strip. So dividing the property or devolving the property like this is called as per strip principle or per branch principle, irrespective of the members present in that branch, to that son or to that daughter. ఎంతమంది ఉన్నా కానీ మర్చిపోయాం, మిమ్మల్ని మర్చిపోయాం, లేడీస్. నౌ after 2005 daughter is also a co-partner. Daughter is a co-partner. This daughter is also a predeceased. She blessed two sons, son 1, son 2. Now 1/6 share. 1/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1/6 share shall goes to this predeceased daughter. Predeceased daughter is representing indirectly, though she is not present. So that 1/6 share shall be given to this predeceased daughter. 1/6 share shall be given to this S4 daughter. To each one. And first of all, like that, after dividing the property per strip principle, then this second principle, that is per capita principle. Per capita principle shall be applied. Suppose if all the members wish to lead their family independently, they doesn't want to live in this joint family or with father or with mother, they want to disrupt అంటే మొత్తం విచ్ఛిన్నం చేసి పడేయటమే. జాయింట్ ఫ్యామిలీ లేదు, ఏం లేదు. ఎందుకని ఇప్పుడు అపార్ట్మెంట్లో ఉంటున్నారు, సింగిల్ బెడ్రూమ్ 2 bedroom సరిపోదు, ఎవరిదో వాళ్ళు సపరేట్ కదా. ఇంతకు ముందైతే జస్ట్ 25, 30, 40, 50 years back we have joint family concept. Now the present is nucleus family. Nucleus, NUCLEUS, nucleus family. Nucleus family means minute, very close, small family. Nucleus family means small family. Very small family. Small family to we to ours too. Giant family, ours is a large family, living grandfather, grandmother, like that. Okay, like that. So per strip and per capita principle. Per capita means, see here, 1/6 share is given to this daughter, and again this 1/6 shall be divided between these two. That means 1/6 into 1/2. 1/12 share will come here. Here 1/12 share will come to this. ఇక్కడ ఒకే డాటర్ ఉందనుకోండి, 1/6 share here to this daughter's father. 1/6 share is given. Again the same share comes here. 1/6 share. Like that, per capita principle. So this is a larger family having 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1/6 share is given to this strip, to టు దిస్ బ్రాంచ్. వీళ్ళందరూ మళ్ళీ డివైడ్ అయిపోవాలనుకుంటున్నారు కదా. హీర్ ఈజ్ ఏ అన్మ్యారీడ్, ఎవరిది డాటర్ కదా, అన్మ్యారీడ్ డాటర్, క్రాస్ 18, 19, 20. I want to live separately like that. That is her goal or idea in her. Huh? Okay. So again this 1/6 share shall be divided among 4 plus 5. 1/6 into 1/5. That is 1/30. 1/30 share will goes to each. Here 1/6 share. Like this. This is per capita and per strip principle. Okay. Today